Hello and welcome to Trade Pro Labs. Today we are at AIBC and we've got Bartek with us. So Bartek, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate you. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, all this amazing stuff you've just been
Okay,
mentioning.
so I'm really OG into NFT space. I'm a collector. I got a lot of those monkeys. Don't ask me how much I spend on them, because my parents will kill me. I got a lot of monkeys, and we also created our own project. It's called the Fancy Bears. So this is the first dynamic NFT project. And by dynamic, I mean you can change metadata in time, you can change the image that you are pointing into it. And because of it, you get a lot of other opportunities because you can develop your character in time. You can add new clothes. We're working with many brands like whole OTB Group, Diesel, Jim Sanders, Luxottica, also New Guards Group. So you get all these different possibilities to create and develop your characters also by spending more tokens on creating it. It is also level upping. So I believe dynamic NFTs are the next big step.
Amazing. And tell us a little bit about your project and how fast it sold out.
Oh yeah, so Fancy Bear sold out in 8 minutes. It was collection of 7,888 bears. So I'm pretty happy about it. And yeah, it was back then in January, but we also did many other drops till now, and especially people are now buying trades for this dynamic NFT project, which is part of the Fancy Bears. So yeah, it's going pretty good.
Amazing, amazing. And tell me about what do you look at in the space currently, NFT space, obviously with the current market sentiments, everybody's having a difficult time. So tell me what's your ideas and how you're going to pull through this whole period.
Yeah, so the market obviously is super hard, and I think no one expected it to go that low. But yeah, from the other hand, it's good. I still believe totally in mass adoption. So I believe everyone will own NFTs, but probably most of the people will even didn't didn't know that those are NFTs, right? That they will own digital goods that are connected to NFTs, but they will buy it on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on all those other platforms, and maybe won't be even called NFTs. So I really, because of social media, I really believe in mass adoption. I own the biggest influencer marketing agency in Central Eastern Europe.
Wow.
So
What's the
yeah,
name? Give us the name.
it's got its name DDOB, so you can check it out. So we work with Samsung, L'Oreal, Coca-Cola, with many Alibaba, whole Alibaba group and stuff. So because of it, I work with all those influencers like TikTokers. I work with all the guys on Instagram, and they really care more about their social profiles than the real life. And there's even a study in the US that over 60% of millennials and Generation Z cares more about digital profile than the physical one. So if we so much care about our LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, we will be adding more stuff to this. And one of the way to do it is we'll be adding some NFT collectibles that's gonna define us and it's gonna help us to build our digital identity. And I'm talking about social media, and probably next step is like kind of a 3D social media, metaverses, gaming, where you also will have even bigger push to this digital identity. So we want to be prepared on it, and yeah, we are also working with many metaverses and gaming companies.
Amazing, amazing. So I love what you just said. Obviously, people living in a digitalized world, this is going to be the new norm. You know, big investments into Meta and NFTs, Metaverse, etc. This has been the norm, and it's still happening. There's so much of mass adoption. Companies like Nike, Coca-Cola, obviously implementing Metaverse and NFT collections in that space. If they're using it, obviously you need to understand this mass adoption is coming one way or not. You know, it's either you're in it or it's going to be too late for you guys to get into it. You're going to be like, oh no,
I agree.
everything's
I
gone.
cannot agree more.
Yeah.
But it might just take a lot of time. It's hard to say when, but I cannot agree more.
100%. So I'd really like to thank you, Bartek, for joining us today. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks.
And looking forward to seeing you guys on the next video.
Yeah, stay fancy.
Take care, guys.